What's up, Wolves Nation? Noah Vout back for another edition of Get to Meet Your Prospects. Today, I have with me the ninth round selection from the 2024 OHL Priority Draft and a Sudbury native, Mason Walker. Mason, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me on.
No problem. So let's talk about the draft a little bit. Where were you when it happened? Who were you watching with? What were the emotions like that weekend for you?
Yeah, obviously, super nervous leading up to it because you're all year that's all, that everyone talks about. So I'd say a lot of nerves. But yeah, I was excited and I was just in my living room watching with my family and like obviously got to see some of my friends get picked as well. So it was a great day all around. So yeah.
So the moment comes, your phone rings, you look at it, Sudbury phone number. It's the hometown team. GM Rob Papineau calls to tell you you're joining the pack. How are you feeling in that moment? What's the kind of reaction like when you answer that phone call?
I couldn't believe it. Like growing up, I used to go to Wolves games, every Friday and whatnot. So I couldn't believe it. I was in shock. I've always wanted to play here, and now that the dreams finally came true, I don't want to pass up on it. So I'm super excited, and yeah, the call that I got from Rob, it was awesome. So I'm super excited.
That's amazing. Now I was talking to Mateo, another Sudbury native, not too long ago, and he had the same circumstance where it's a little bit different for you. Maybe some of the Sudbury fans might be a little bit more familiar with you guys than they are with the rest of the draft class. But for any of our fans who don't know you as a hockey player, describe your game for me.
Yeah, I'd say I make effective plays all over the ice. I think I use my speed and my smarts to create plays. But I could also slow the play down. And I obviously, make the right pass when it's there, but I also think I have a nose for the net and can score around there as well.
Do you have a favorite player or a couple guys you kind of like to model your game after on the ice?
Yeah, I'd say Jack Hughes. I'd say that he uses his speed to create plays, which I think, I do and I've started to do over the years. And yeah, he's just super effective, all over the ice, super dangerous in the scoring zones, and just makes his teammates better. And he's also a great leader. So I try to model my game after him.
An excellent choice. Now, you mentioned coming to the Den growing up, those Friday night Sudbury Wolves games. So it's a little bit different for you. But for the first time in my time with the Sudbury Wolves, the entire draft class comes together, gets to meet, get their draft jerseys, and catch a playoff game here at the Den. What was that day like for you getting to meet the guys you got drafted with and kind of taking that experience?
Yeah, no, they're a great group of guys, and I talked to some of them just asking them what it's like to be in front of this type of crowd. They're like, I watched some games down south, and they said they've never been a part of a crowd that big. So it was super super awesome to hear that they're excited to be here. They want to be a part of this, and yeah, just a great group of guys that want to get better.
Fantastic. Wolves Nation is loud and proud. That is for sure. Now we got a big off season coming up for you, arguably the biggest one of your young hockey career right now. What are you focusing on this summer to get ready for training camp here in the fall?
Yeah, just some simple things, getting bigger, faster, stronger. I think those are staples that you need to work on in the off season. But I want to work, on the little details of my game when I'm on the ice, off the ice. Whether it's stick handling or tweaking my shot a little bit. I think the little details are super important, and that's how you grow as a player by fixing those little details.
Obviously, hockey's been a huge part of your life for a long time now, but what about away from the rink? Do you have any hobbies or activities you like to do to kind of unwind from hockey?
Yeah, I love golfing. I love golf with my friends in the summer. It's a good way to kind of, relax. Pretty busy summers. So with working out and whatnot. So it's always fun to, get out there with my friends and golf, and it could get pretty serious at times. So yeah.
Pretty serious, eh? So this is an important follow-up question. I put you on the first tee at Timberwolf here. What are you shooting today?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit rusty. I haven't been out there in a while, but I'm a pretty good golfer, I would say. I used to play a lot. Couldn't play as much, last summer, but I still, held my own. I'd say probably high 70s, probably be what I
There you
would
go.
shoot.
You're smoking me, but you'll have some competition here in the dressing room. So it's good to hear that you can compete with the boys on and off the ice this summer.
Sure.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time today, Mason, to talk to me. I'm excited to get to meet you in the fall when you get here for training camp. And once again, congratulations on being drafted to the Sudbury Wolves.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.